Hello folks and welcome to Netcruzer Tech. This video is going to be a little bit of a weird one in that this is footage that I shot maybe 6 months ago of upgrades that I did in my gaming room. This video is going to be about upgrades to the racing simulator. Alright folks, I run a Thrustmaster TX racing wheel. I had this for about 3 years, 2014, and I use the stock pedals that it came with. It's a dual pedal with metal plates. Really nice wheel actually. Something went on sale and I thought I would check it out. Finally got a pedal upgrade. Clutch pedal. Still don't have a sequential shifter yet. Get one of those next, but I wanted to try out these pedals. T3PA. It has more of a metal internal structure in the actual levers, as well as the brake has a conical brake mod, so you can get a bit more resistance to your brake feel. So this thing has been available since about 2014. But it's recently gone on sale. It used to be $200 when it was first brand new, but now they've gone down to about $100. 100% metal plate. Here's the conical brake mod that you can do. So let's get it out of the box and see what it looks like. Alright, certainly feels heavier than the old one. Alright, ooh, those look nice. The plate is quite a bit bigger and heavier. There's some hardware on here. Oh, I think that's the conical brake. So out of the box, yeah, out of the box it doesn't have it. So I'll have to put that on. From a size and weight perspective, I'm actually quite impressed with the T3PA. This is the stock pedals that came with my Thrustmaster TX racing wheel, and it's very lightweight. And so one of the problems I always had is when you're gassing and braking, it's it wants to slide around on the floor. But this new one, it's excellent. You know, look at how easy this one is to slide. This one's quite a bit harder to slide on the floor. Pedal feel is nice. The brake is significantly heavier than the clutch, and the gas is light. Clutch is medium, brake is hard compared to, it feels very similar to gas and brake wise, but with this one I can add that conical brake mod as well, so I'll try that out. This is like base model pedal, although there is lower end pedals in this now. Mid-level pedal, and then there's the T3PA Pro. So here's the instructions that you get, and I thought it would have the instructions in here for how to install the conical brake mod, but it's not. It's just all regulations. So this is the conical brake mod that it comes with, and it has this adjustable nut, and that's how you can adjust your pressure that's required. Yeah, comes with that, a screw and an Allen key, so see if I can figure out how to install that. Alright, how you install it is dead set simple. You can probably see down in there's a piece of metal. It has a thread. It has a threaded hole that goes all the way down through the bottom, and this can work on any of them actually if you wanted to have a resistance on your gas, I don't know why, or your clutch. There's a threaded hole in each one, and you just put it down inside and put in your screw through the bottom, and that's it. So then you can adjust this nut on here and move this back and forward and adjust how much you would want this to move before it touches the cone. So I'll leave it like that for now because that's the least amount of resistance it can have, and that actually is quite a bit stiffer than I'm used to. I'm used to having it without that. Now I'm going to just use it for a while, and I'll come back to you after some first impressions. Alright, I thought I should just do a follow-up on my upgrade that I did to my Thrustmaster TX racing wheel. So I've been quite happy with these new pedals. The gas seems a little bit more sensitive, easier to modulate, and the brake, I am using the conical mod, so I only use about this much brake pressure. And clutch, I don't have the shifter add-on. All I have is paddles, so there's no benefit really to the clutch, but I have confirmed it does work in project cars. So all you have to do is you adjust your sensitivity in software so that you get, I'm using 50 as my brake sensitivity in WRC7, and it's really good. So on my old stock pedal, the brake had a really stiff spring, but it just felt bad, and it felt almost just like the gas. It's only slightly heavier than the gas. After using those pedals for a bit, I will say that I feel like I'm faster with them, and I really like how they feel. Maybe it has finer digital control because it seems like I can modulate the gas and the brake better. So here's my current racing simulator, how it just sits here, and this is how I race. So this table is just a special table. I forget what it's called, but it only has legs that go like this around the back, and it kind of rests on my knee, and I can sit here and I can drive while playing my games. When I'm playing rally racing though, there's a lot of play. So next thing is to upgrade the frame. It's unboxing time. I got this package in the mail today. It is from DXRacer. Actually, I found it on staples.ca thanks to Red Flag Deals. And it is a new simulation racing frame for my wheel and pedals. Let's get this open and take a look at what I got. So this is the DXRacer PS1000. It's an all-steel foldable frame in black powder coat, and this will be a box of accessories. This will have a shifter plate in it too. It comes with a plate where you can add a shifter. And this here will be the steering wheel mount, and there is for the plate for the pedal set. And it is a folding design here, where I'll be able to fold that up and lock it into place. But it has these two big bolts that go through, so unfortunately it's not like a ratchet. It is going to require tools every time you adjust it. So it's got this Allen bolt and nut. Remove those, put it through at the position that you want it, and lock it into place. Okay, what extra goodies did we get with it? Hopefully some instructions. This will be a shifter plate, which I won't be using right now because I don't have a shifter, but that's how the shifter plate can work. That's nice. Now I have heard that this whole kit is designed only for Logitech, so it might only have hole drill outs for Logitech wheels and Logitech pedals, but I can make do because my wheel has a clamp, so I'll be able to clamp onto the front, and at the very least I can use like double-sided tape to tape the pedals to the brace, or I can just drill through and make my own holes. But yeah, apparently this is not oh, it came with a right and a left. Oh, that's even better. So it came with a right and a left for shifter plates, so you could have one e-brake and one shifter or something. Thumb screws, a bunch of other thumb screws. Oh, these are the rubber plaids for the bottom. Oh, nice. You get some DXRacer cable management Velcro straps. Some more, a bunch more feet. More of these adjustable thumb screws. A whole bunch of feet and thumb screws. And what do we have here? Instructions. Instructions, 2 bolts, a washer, and a big Allen key. Now I haven't looked at the instructions yet, but there's 4 mounting holes here on the bottom of the frame, and I'm just going to screw the feet in now, so the feet just screw in like that. So I'm going to put the feet in and carry on. I'm just going to undo this nut here, take off this screw on either side, and the whole thing will be able to be raised up and locked into position. Alright, so now the plate will be able to come up. Oh, this is interesting. I think you start from this side. So it wants me to add 2 more of those little pads here. So I guess that when it folds down, it won't scratch it. Although why wouldn't they have had that in transit? Alright, so it's saying that you should put the screw in from the outside. I think it's just the powder coat is in the way. Anyway, but this is kind of how it's going to look once it's put together, but I will be able to raise this telescope, so I'll be able to raise it up. So to start, I'm just trying to get a general height reasoning. So I think I'm going to just try and set it up a similar height. It's a little bit taller, but I think I wanted it taller. So I'm going to try like this to start. And this is kind of infinitely adjustable, so there's no little holes. It's all just friction fit. And these little, it's the same thing that are the feet. You just screw them in here, and it just puts pressure on the bar so it holds it in place. If you have it pulled up and then you put a lot of pressure, push down, you know, you might be able to break that. That's how it's set up. It's just like that. And when you want to fold it down, it's remove the nuts, unscrew the one screw that goes through the bar, and then you can just lower it down. Alright, here it is built. This is my Thrustmaster TX Ferrari racing wheel on the DXRacer frame with the T3PA pedals. And this setup is really, really strong, and I really like it. Fire it up here, give you a demo. So I'm just getting the Xbox and stuff signed up, logged in. Do this, the wheel turns on by itself. You can see here how robust the frame is. Before, when it did its calibration, it would shake the whole frame. I wish I had footage of that before I upgraded it, but I don't. The only thing I don't like about this wheel is that it always calibrates upside down. You press a button and then it sets itself up properly. I need to sign in. We'll show you how this works with the pedal set. And I do have the pedals mounted. Not great, but they are mounted well enough where they won't slide when you're on them. I was able to hook it up with one of the thumb screws. One of the holes lined up, but none of the other holes do, because as mentioned, this frame is meant for Logitech. I want this to be even stronger on here, where it's not going to slide around at all. I'll have to drill a hole. And honestly, I got lazy about it. I've had this project completed for the past 6 months, and I enjoyed racing on it all winter. Let me just show you what it's like. I'm just using WRC7. I really like WRC7. I find that I've got that set up really nice for the wheel and pedal set. One thing about these is that the force feedback system on them tends to be different for every game on how it's calibrated, so you really got to tweak the settings to get it how you want it. So the best thing about this upgrade is how much I can whip the wheel around, which before I was never able to get that much confidence because the whole frame would slide away on me, and now it's really good. I want you to be able to see what's happening here, but also be able to see some of the screen too. You do drive with 2 feet with these, for the most part. I find if you want to shift between throttle and brake, you really want to have it with 2 feet. And I just kind of use the clutch as a dead pedal. Okay, here we go. Oh, my car is screwed. I forgot to fix it. My car is already hurting. Oh yeah, I really love this setup. I'm really glad I put the money into it. That was about a It was about a $200 upgrade, but it is highly noticeable compared to the way it used to be. The gas pedal is easier to modulate. The brake feels better. The brake feels more like a real brake. And the best thing is how solid the wheel is now. So definitely, if you're looking to get a racing wheel, invest in bolting it to something solid. If you're racing at a computer and you've got a computer desk and you're able to bolt it down to that, that's probably a really good option if you're racing on PC on a monitor. But if you're trying to do something like this in a theater room, you need to basically buy a frame. Whoa! Look at this counter steer. Whoa! Come on, save it. Oh no! Falling down the hill. You get a 9-second penalty every time you fall off a ridge. And this game is really narrow, really tight. Whoa, pedestrians, don't hit the pedestrians. I'm just going to pause it there. Alright guys, if that was helpful or you enjoyed that, hit that like button. If you're new around here, subscribe. If you want to talk to me, leave a comment down below. If you want to buy something, I'll have linked the wheel, I've linked the frame, I've linked the pedals if I can find them on Amazon. They'll be in the description. And as always, thanks for watching.